Hello, Sudoku friends, and welcome. Today is September 8, and I'm recording this for you to watch on September 22nd, just in case that the jet lag is going to prevent me from recording anything on that day. I will arrive yesterday in Vietnam, and I usually suffer from jet lag for 2 or 3 days after that. I will also have been moving into a new rented apartment, and I have no idea how many things I'm going to have to do right after I arrive. One thing I know that I will have to do is pick up my motorcycle from storage. This video will be available on YouTube on this 22nd of September at 6 a.m. Hanoi time. You work out when that is, depending, of course, on where in the world you are at. You know where you are! So let's see what we have to deal with here. There's a 4 blocking over here and up here, so one of these must be a 4 blocking over. This 4 blocks over, so a 4 must go in this position. Let's see, 5 blocks down and down. One of these is a 5. 6 will have to go here or here. 2 must go here or here. Let's look across here what is happening. A 7, 5, 5 course blocks here and here, so here's a 5. And across here now a 7, which can't go here, it must go here. And the last number here is going to be a 6. Now I'm interested in these 4 empty squares. They must be a 3, 4, 5, and 8. Look here, there's a 4, 8, and a 5 blocking this square, therefore it must be a 3. Now, a 4, 5, 8 for these squares here. I can't solve that just yet. Can I? No, I can't. Can I solve anything else then?
Hey, I can solve this.
1, 2, 8, and 9. 9 blocks over, so one of these is a 9. 2 goes here, here, and 8 goes here, here. 1, 2, 8, 9. It feels as if I should be seeing something here, but I'm not, honestly. A 1 must go here or here because of this one blocking here, here, and here, and this one is blocking here. So 1 goes in one of these 2 squares, and therefore in one of these 2. We have a 9 blocking across and up. One of these is a 9. Now we have a 9 here or here. Again, not easy to solve. And yet, yes, they are easy to solve, and I'll explain why. This 9 blocks across, this 9 blocks down. One of these must be a 9 blocking these squares here. Let's just say blocking this square, because we know that this can't be a 9 because of the 9 here or here, right? So 9 can't go here, and it cannot go here, and it cannot go here, and it cannot go here. So here's the 9. Did that give me anything else of value? We know now that the 2 must go here or here. And therefore here, here, or here. That's a little much, isn't it? Surely there must be something else we can do. 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. 9, 2, 7. So this is a 1 or a 6. 1, 9, 2, 6, 7. 1, 7, 2, 6, 9. No, I'm afraid not. So we have 9s here, 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 and here, or at least the 9 candidates. On the surface, this puzzle, which by the way is the expert puzzle from the newspaper El País of today, September 8. This puzzle seems slightly more complicated than the last two puzzles from that website that I have solved. You will have watched those two yesterday and the day before. That is, if you watched them at all. I'm almost isolating a 4 and a 6. They must go in two of these three squares, because a 4 and a 6 block here, and a 4 and a 6 block here. So here is where we can have a 4 and we can have a 6. Unfortunately, that's just one square too many, because this now can be a 1, 3, and an 8. We do have a 3 blocking up and across, though. I'm just seeing that now, so these two squares must be a 3 and a 9. Maybe we can do something with that. 3 and a 9 here. 4, 6, 8, and 7 here now. 4, 6, 7 blocking up. This is a 3, 9, so we have a 4, 6, and a 7 here. Yes. 4, 6, 7 here, 3, 9 here, therefore this must be an 8. Wow. That was some very nice logic, I have to admit.
Logic! Oh, yeah!
If we've got a 4, 6, 7 here, then it follows that this must be a 6. And we have a 4 here, because 4 would block down, this 4 blocks down, this 4 blocks over, here's a 4. Now we got 2 4s blocking across and 1 4 blocking down, here's a 4. Now we have 4 here or here. And that information is pretty useless at the moment.
It's so useless!
But we've come quite a ways now. Back to the 6, 4, and 7 here. And the 1, 2, and an 8 here. 1 and an 8 block across. So here's a 2. This is now a 1, 8 pair. This 2 blocks up. This 2 blocks down. Here's a 2. We know that one of these had to be a 9. Now we know that the 9 goes here. And these must be a 1 and an 8. And with this 9, we now can place a 9 here and a 3 here. These 3 squares must be a 9, 3, and a 5. There's a 3 and a 5 blocking this square, which now is a 9. Now we have a 9 here, of course. And this is a 3, 5. We also have a 3, 5 here, don't we? That means that these must be a 1, 8, and these are 1s and 8s. So it comes together quite nicely, I think. 1, 4, 6, 7 here. 1, 6, almost. So this is a 4, 7. Can we get any closer? No, I don't think we can. We'll have to approach this from another angle, I think. We are getting a little closer to a 2 in column 8, but not quite close enough, because these 2's here block these 2 squares. This 2 blocks this square. So we can still have a 2 here, and we can also have a 2 here. And we only need 1 2, of course. 1 and an 8 here. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 here. 3 here, here. 2, 3. 2, 3 go over here somewhere.
That's too many numbers.
5 over here. We're not there yet. I'm seeing a 2 and an 8 blocking down here, and I'm seeing a 2 and an 8 blocking here. So these 2 squares must be 2 and 8. The 2 blocks down, so here's an 8 and here's a 2. Now we have a 2 here or here, and we also have a 2 here or here. We need to find a 2 for column 8. This 2 blocks here. So a 2 must go in this position here. I don't think there can be any doubt about that. So where does that leave us with respect to these 3 squares? A 7 must go here or here, that's clear. Therefore, we have a 7 here or here. 3, 5, 7. 3 and 5, 3 and 5. This 3 blocks here and here. This 3 blocks here. Therefore, a 3 must go here. Now we have a 3 here and a 5 here. We are still stuck with a 1, 8 in these 4 squares. But we are getting closer. We are getting a lot closer. Up here, we need a 5 and a 4. The 5 blocks over. Here's a 4. Here is a 5. This 5 blocks down. One of these must be a 5 blocking up. This 5 blocks up. This 5 blocks across. A 5 must go here, therefore. Here we're now looking for a 4 and a 7. 7. Don't know about that yet, so let's just leave it for the moment. Didn't we say that a 1 and an 8 must go here? The 8 blocks over, so clearly here's a 1 and here's the 8. Now here's an 8 and here's a 1. 1 and a 7 here. We can solve that because we know that one of these is a 1. We know this because this 1 blocks here. One of these, therefore, is a 1 blocking down. Therefore, one of these is a 1. And it so happens that this 1 blocks across. So we found the 1 here. And therefore, this cannot be a 1 anymore. It must be a 7. And the 1 must go over here. Now we have a 1 in this position and up here as well. Here we're looking for a 3 and a 5. 3 blocks over, so here's a 5, here's a 3. A 6 and a 3 here. 3 blocks this square, which now is a 6, and this is a 3. Down here we need a 5, and here we need a 7 and a 2. I think that will have to wait as well. So while we are thinking about that, let's look at these 2 squares. They must be a 6 and an 8. Also, nothing we can do about that. What are these? They are 5 and a 7. That is better because the 5 blocks over, here is a 7, here is a 5. Now we have a 7 here or here and here or here. Therefore, this square has got to be a 7. And the 7 blocks over, so does this. Here's a 7. These are now a 6 and a 4. I'm sure we will have them sorted very, very shortly. But we can solve this square. Doesn't take a genius to figure out that it must be a 4.
Clever?
It's genius, it really is.
And therefore, this must be a 6. That gives us a 6 here and here and here, and therefore a 4 here and a 4 up here. This is the 8, giving us this 8 here, and here must go a 2. That gives us a 2 here finally, and a 7 here, and here is a 3. I found this puzzle quite interesting, a little more difficult than the last couple of days, but it's all in the eyes of the beholder, isn't it? I'm sure that some of you found other solution paths that are much easier than this one, but this is all I could come up with today.
I couldn't do any more than that.
Thank you for watching, and bye for now.